bulkier machine, and you want to pay less money, can you give me 5 minutes because we've got a really good deal. 20% off of the QVC price. We have a clearance sale price on full-size power, but a lighter weight Dyson. My superhero friend up here on the stairs, you'll see her in a second. This is Susie Trainer. How are ya?
Hey, down there.
You say that even when you're not on the stairs.
I know, it's true.
So, Dyson vacuums have always been known as different.
Yes.
That ball makes them more maneuverable than any other vacuum. This is all the power. In fact, it's what they call an animal,
Yes.
which are the most powerful vacuums in the Dyson brand name. But this one weighs in at how much?
11 pounds.
Instead of 15
Or
to 18.
16 to 18, absolutely. So it's a lot lighter, a lot easier to move around your home. And I know we think, okay, compact, must be, you know, smaller means maybe not as powerful. But that's actually not the case. This is our lightest weight, but still considered a kind of full-size machine, even though it's like smaller, but it still has the big power.
It was designed for pet owners. That's part of the animal designation. It's the only upright in the entire Dyson line where the whole handle actually contracts. So now it can fit into even the smallest of spaces. So if you're looking for the ultimate Dyson, we've got it. And here's the story. This is the Dyson Ball Compact. At $449.96, which is what people are paying for at other retailers, and the multi-angle brush that we include that does not normally come with it, you're looking at $484 for the exact same vacuum that we have on the air for $279 and change. We then also give you 6 months to pay for it, and your shipping and handling is $0. And with the animal designation, you've got power.
That's exactly it. When you hear Dyson Animal, I want you to think of top of the top, best of the best in our series. So this is going to be our lightest weight upright that we have that still has all the power of an animal that you want. So here we go. What we're going to show you here is a carpet that already looks clean.
Yeah, it looks fine.
It does. But we're going to take this vacuum over it and show you how much more dirt we're actually going to be able to pull out of it. And I know that, Dan, you have a couple Dysons at your house that we've let you use. Now, here's the thing. I want you to just take, let me finish it here, but I want you to pop it in your hand.
Sure.
Because it's so light, but I want you to feel the pull on this.
It's still the ball, and the motor is actually down here in this rounded ball. So, ooh.
Right?
Yeah, you do get the power.
You do.
But look at the maneuverability on that thing,
It is the most maneuverable, by the way. Because of its size, we're actually able to resize the ball, resize the motor, and...
You're going to get all the lines perfectly straight.
We're not at your house, Dan.
Exactly.
But you feel that, right? You feel that power, you feel that pull back.
And it's unmistakable. You can tell Dyson power immediately. Now, look at what you pulled out of that carpet.
We thought it was clean, but we pull up the pet hair. Maybe it's pet dander in your house. I've got 5 pets at home, 4 cats and a dog.
The pet hair impresses me. What impresses me more is this. That light, yicky, powdery stuff that wears away at carpets and destroys them and becomes that dust and dirt in our home that can be so irritating this time of year.
Oh, absolutely. And this is something else, too. I want to make sure everyone sees it, is that I collapsed the handle.
Right.
But I don't want you to think there's no hose and wand in the back.
It's still there.
It's still there. So right here, it actually just comes right up. So you're still getting the reach that you want.
Upright.
Absolutely.
It's just, and by the way, same power, it's just scaled back. This is what Dyson does. They change for the better so often. This has been a remarkably powerful machine. We are just now down to our final quantities. Sir James Dyson has already told us that there's a new version that will come out, and that'll happen later in the spring. We've got to get rid of what we have, and we'll make room, so it's clearance sale price. We're getting into Christmas. Honestly, even smaller vacuums take up a lot of space in a warehouse. We mark this thing down 20% off of the QVC price. And our price is always better than retail.
Well, and here's the thing.
Dyson.
If you're thinking of which Dyson to get, we don't have too many light ones unless you go to cordless.
Right.
So if you're looking for the lightest one, this one is it.
By
if you're looking for the most powerful, lighter one that we have, or the one with more power in it,
and if you
this
live
is
in
the one
an
we have because it's
apartment
an animal.
or a smaller home, you don't need the 18-pound full-size upright.
Right.
when you've got the animal designation and the strength. I like this demo.
So this is it. So we talk about the power with this machine. There's 85 pounds of weights in here. I mean,
Okay.
with this machine itself is only 11. It's only 11 pounds. So it's able to pull up 85 pounds of weight in this container because of the actual amount of suction power that it has.
I am impressed with this for two reasons. That this lightable weight vacuum can do that, and number two, that Mike and Lindsay got that demo glued back together
That's
5
our
minutes
team.
before we started the show. So, if you hate taking a big vacuum cleaner up a flight of stairs, if that's been your frustration, Dyson understands that. That's first of all why they put such a long cord on it. What's the cord length?
So we've got 20 feet.
20
of
feet,
cord.
where most vacuums
I think
are
it's 25
12.
feet. Sorry, 25 feet of cord length.
Okay.
But we're talking about a vacuum here that does have all the power that you want. It has all the features that you want out of a Dyson vacuum as far as suction power. You have brand new brush bars so you can actually dust your floor as well as vacuum the floor. You have a great bin capacity. You have the 2-tier radial root cyclone technology. And if you don't know anything about that, that's okay. All that means it's going to pick up more dirt, dust, and fine particles that you may not realize is hiding deep down in the fibers of your carpet.
That's the technology, by the way, that every other manufacturer tried to duplicate but cannot because Dyson has the patent. So when you get ready to do real life cleaning, like stairwells, watch how effective this is. This mini motorized brush, and that's a non-tangle brush. If you've got pet hair, you'll really be impressed with this.
Well, it's pet hair. It's anybody in your house with, you know, like maybe some longer hair. And then this, because it's so light, you go right up the stairs. You're not fumbling around with a bigger, heavier vacuum. You
You're done.
get, it's for people who really love their uprights, but you just don't want something that's super heavy.
Let's go over here to this demo.
Okay.
Because carpeting is one thing, hard floor surfaces completely another, and yet we're able to do all of the cleaning with it. Not a problem.
Would you mind
need the
handing me
wand?
this really
Sure.
quick? I'm going to pop the wand back in.
Great.
And that's really it. It's a very versatile machine. I like that everything just sort of snaps and pops
It's
into
everything the
place.
bigger machines are, just kind of scaled down in size.
And it's nice. I happen to live in a row home in Philly, and there's a lot of stairs.
Right.
You know, two or three flights of stairs. But with this, because it's so light, you can take it anywhere in your home without feeling like it's a big, heavy sort of machine.
And all these Dyson innovations. This is the carbon fiber head. We're doing colored sand on a white floor. And watch how it gets it without spitting the sand out the back. That's an impressive feature. That beater bar is moving.
It is.
The rule was always, oh, you turn that off. But because this thing hugs the ground so low, it's not just cleaning. As you said, it's also polishing.
Right. And you take it from kitchen to you go from carpets to bare floors. So that
Right.
means your living room to your kitchen to your bedroom to your bathroom. Now with this, we actually have dust on the floor.
And this is an obscure demo. You're not going to have a black Lexan floor. But we wanted you to see if it can clean this, your floors are easy.
Oh, absolutely.
Most vacuums cannot get fine particulate, and it gets all of it. That to me is really impressive.
Well, the other thing too is it can vacuum and dust at the same time. So that brush bar is on, so that way you're actually getting a 2-in-1. So when you are in the kitchen and you're wanting to get the food crumbs up, you're getting that, but you're also picking up the dusty footprints and the dust that you can see on the floor, especially on a bare floor, with this vacuum. So if you're someone who uses those disposable dry mop sort of things, and you're always at the grocery store buying the refills.
But you leave
this you
residue on the floor, and that
Right.
means your floor's not clean.
But with this, you don't need to go out and buy anything extra. You're always getting that dusting feature, and it's so light you can pop it in and out of a closet.
That's
But
impressive.
it doesn't take up a lot of space either.
It's the only unit of its size, and yet this is asthma and allergy friendly. You can't pay for that certification. You've got to be awarded that, and so few vacuums today can feature that. So, at the right weight, the right size, and definitely the right price, this vacuum, again, is well over $400 at retail. We've got it at a clearance sale price. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, we'll do it this side.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Coming up, I had the pleasure 21 years ago on Labor Day weekend to start a new program with a very special lady, and it was called